We so, oh, so bad. I don't think he's coming. Mm-mm. We had a problem. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the video. So, early this morning, we started creating we found a logo that we wanted to create, and we created this and made this in AI, and we want to recreate it as a vector drawing because sometimes you can create things over in AI that's not usable. So we want to be able to use this, and we wanted to convert it to a SVG. And so just a quick little reference. So this is grouped together, and not grouped together, but locked together. We can't edit or anything. And this is our original artwork. So a lot of times I use AI to draw inspiration. If I can use the AI artwork for certain things, I'll use it for certain things. If not, then we go in and we recreate the artwork. So that is what you are joining me doing this morning. We're going to finish up this job and make it our own. I did not find the exact font, but you know, it's all left up to the person who's doing the job. So we're going to go ahead and finish it up. Let's see here. Trying to get my thoughts together. And 1 second. I'm going to use, we are going to be working over in Corel Draw. If you missed the first part of the video, that part was done early this morning, so you can go, feel free to go back and look at that video later on after we get off of here. Because there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm going to be using some different tools that you have not seen me use over here in Corel. Just to kind of, just kind of show some different things, some different skills that you can do when you are working. And if I can ever get off of here, trying to get to my chat, y'all. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me jump on in here. Hope everybody's doing good this morning and keeping warm. So there are a few things that I need to do. In the last video, we went ahead and we laid this on top of here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our fill tool because we want this around this outline to look as if it's black. We've laid this behind it, but we want it to look as completely black. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to black that out. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this little fill tool here over in the corner. And you're just going to click on the places in the design that are gray. This is a great tool to help you when you are working. Much better. I like that. Now, the original design had some lines going across it. We're going to kind of duplicate that in the way that we're going to do that. And we're going to add some grunge effects and everything. This is going to look amazing when we're done. But what we want to do is we want to grab our text tool and we're going to make some dotted lines. Oh, going to make a dotted line. I'm going to make these dotted lines, and let me make it a color so that as we are working, we know what we are doing. Okay, so we want a dotted line to go from here all the way over here. And you can make them small dots, you can make them large lines. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to hit. Now there's a couple of things that we could do. We could actually just, let me just do this a way that would give you guys a, let me just do this way because there is another tool that I can show you. So Sometimes when I'm designing, I'll do things the old school way, and then sometimes I want to try and show you like tools in here that you can use. Okay, so we're going to hit Control D and duplicate that, and then we're going to bring it down here, try to get it about in the same area. Actually, we need it to go up just a little bit above this little line right here. So we're going to take it a little bit above that line, and we are going to try to use our blend tool. Blend tool will bring things together. It will blend the objects, and what it will do is make a whole lot of these. So what we're going to do is hit, we only need about 4 of them. I don't know why that looks like that. Let me go back, because there is a possibility. Oh, no, it's not giving me the blend that I want. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me move it over here, because I may be catching some other stuff. I might just be catching a hold of some other stuff. Okay, so we're going to go from here to here, here to here. Come on. From here to here to connect the 2 points. Okay, and so that's it. That's all we have to do. It will do it automatically for us. However, and it's just going to blend this in and kind of even it up. Quick way to, instead of you using the duplicate tool, you can change your blends here. We can do, let's say if we only wanted to do 4, we could do 4, and you can go in and out. It's a great way to, figure out what you want to do. If you, especially if you are designing something and you're like, oh, I may need more lines in it, or I may need more duplicates of whatever, blend tool will work perfectly for you guys. So we'll put this in here and put it in place, and then we'll hit Control D on this one and bring this up, because this is kind of our judge of where we are working at in this design. If you have Corel Draw, and hey, I know it's Saturday, but hey, we don't stop working. We don't stop working over here, y'all. We still be working and trying to make it happen. So feel free to jump in and make some shit happen for you too. Okay, so this, I'm not going to change the blend tool, because I'm going to do something else with it in a moment. Only thing I'm going to do is go in and kind of make it, let's see, I don't know, maybe we'll make it like a rusted brown. But we'll sit that over there, because we're going to actually do some stuff with it. Well, let's go ahead and do it now. Let's go ahead and do what we're going to do with it now. That way I can do it and be done with it. So we're going to take this blend tool, we're going to move it over, because we're going to do some stuff. So make it red, like a dark red. Okay. Now what I want to do is, I don't want these edges to be solid. I want my edges to have like a kind of be kind of blended in and kind of faded out, right? So it's a couple of things that you can do, a couple of different tools that you can use. If you want it to have like a blurred look, you can use what's called a Gaussian blur. But what we're going to do is we're going to go here to, let me see, let me back out some, because we're going to go here into bitmaps, and we're going to look for some different things. There are some different things that we can do, And I see that all of this is broken out, so that means that what I'm going to have to do is break this, go ahead and ungroup this blend, so now that it is just separate pieces again. But we still have it, and then I'm going to hit Control G to group it, and hopefully now everything will lighten up. So we were still in the blend mode, so we wanted to go in and switch that up. So let's switch that up, and now we can go in and find all kind of cool things and cool effects that we could do with this. But today we're going to put a vignette on there. I believe I said it right. Y'all know I'm country. So let's go here to creative, and these are the vignettes right here. And what it does is it puts you can do a square, a circle, you can do different little things or themes in here with it. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. We're probably going to do more of a rectangle shape with ours. Yeah, we'll probably do more of a rectangle. We're going to take this and we're going to shift and page it down, and then we'll just shift and page down this black background. Give us a little effect so we can see what we're working with, right? Okay, it's not bad. And we can come here. See why I did not want to take it out of and then I can stretch it up. It's kind of just giving some effects to the background of what we're working on. So all we're doing right now is just kind of giving it a little bit of an effect to our background. So as you can see, we pretty much have the same type of thing here that we created. And so we can do something with it also. Let's go ahead and figure out what color we want this thing to be. We want it to be kind of gray. That gray will be fine actually for what we're trying to do. So if we wanted it to kind of blend as we have this logo here without the gradients on it, right, then we would say, okay, just for instructional purposes, let's do 2 boxes, and let's go here with our color picker and pick up a color for that box, and then go here and pick up kind of that brown color for our next box, which would show us where we're trying to get to, this color and this color. So this color kind of fades from here on in. So if we wanted to kind of replicate that, we can definitely do that also. So what we're going to do is going to go up and go in here and see if we can replicate this particular image. And you could do it a couple of ways. You can cut this off and then do this here and then do different colors in between there. But what we're going to do is we're just going to select the whole thing. So we created the art in AI, and then this was one I told you guys. I said everything that you create in AI, you're not going to be able to use. If you want clean vector artwork, then you got to learn how to go in and and do it. And maybe there's a newer school way of doing it, but this is the way we do it over here. So we'll use this particular tool here, which is our fill tool. And I hate that the fill tool is so big because, let me see y'all, Get that all the way over there so that my fill tool, when I bring it in, it's not affecting what it is that I'm trying to do. Let's turn these notifications off. Turn these notifications off, y'all. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we want to take this tool here. We're just going to come in and grab these colors that we have here, and I'll take that and put that in the middle, and then this one will be this light color. See if we can get close to it, and we can easily just kind of look. Now I know that it comes down and it's a little darker off in there than this, so I'm going to come in here, and I'm even going to go a little darker on that than what I have there. I just feel like, and a little bit of darkness in there will get me where I want to go. So that should get me about where I want to go with this blend thing. And we'll throw that back behind there, and we'll do some type of, now on this original it actually came down more and I didn't see that, but you know, hey, you don't have to make it exactly like what you know what you found. Doesn't need to be exactly like it. So we'll go in and we'll play with our tools and see what we can do with this one also. Let's go ahead and kind of mess with the shape of it. If I wanted to bring this down, you see there are shapes here, and we could mess with our nodes, and that's not going to be the one. And we could bring these down, but it would take me a little getting used to doing that, so I'm not going to mess with that. Normally I would just go in and just redo it, kind of like slice that off or something, but that's fine. It's pretty fine with me, and it's going to be, we're going to put a little thing around it, so it's not a big deal. So let's go here. Let's go into our art strokes. Again, if it's not highlighted, then you know that, hey, that means I'm still in another tool and I need to fix that. So it's a couple of things we can do here. So they have, now I'm going to keep mine pretty much as vector art, but there are tons of things that you can do over here. We've got this charcoal effect here. See that charcoal effect that we have here? So we can take the charcoal, make it bigger, make it smaller, all kinds of stuff that you can do here. You can go here and mess with the edges. It's all kinds of stuff that you can do with this. So just kind of zoom out and let you guys see where you're starting to kind of get that effect. Now I'm a lot lighter on this end over here, and that's okay, because like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Okay, so we got that, and then if we wanted to do, there are some other things that we can do. We can still go in here and we could add a blur to it if we want to do a blur effect. There are but we will go in and we're going to add this vignette around it and kind of give it this effect right here. And let's see which all ones we can do. That circle is definitely not working. So let's do the rectangle and let's kind of fade like this and kind of go into there. And I think I like that. I just want a little bit of something in the background. I don't need much. Remember that as you are designing whatever you're designing, the goal in mind is to create something that you are able to print with your print method. If you can't print it, it's no need of you designing it. Right? I see people that design stuff all the time, and then you design it and you can't print it. So it's like, what were you even thinking of when you started doing it? So we're going to kind of bring this up, kind of make this match and kind of blend in a little bit with that. So there is something right there that I see that I want to, where I have these lines coming through here. We want to go in and we want to fix that, right? We want to go in and we want to fix that. So, because we don't want that coming through our artwork. We want it to look nice and pretty. So take a look at it. We want it to look nice and pretty. We don't want it to come through the artwork. If you guys have any questions as you are on here, just say, hey, Lady Print Boss, how you doing this morning? I know a lot of y'all be out there in the bushes, okay? And don't say anything on the videos, but when you talk, that's how I know that, okay, hey, this is something that's you're interested in, or, you know, come in and give your take on things like that. Okay, so let's go in and pop all of this stuff here. Let's use our fill tool here this morning and kind of fill in that black. This is gonna just clean this up so much better and make it look crisp. Yeah, you want your work to look crisp when you are working. And all it does is it just grabs and just covers those any places that need to be covered. It just covers that over, y'all. Gives you a nice clean look. We got a little piece right there that we can do, and I think we got a piece there, but I think that may be part of that Texas that's popping over there. So let me go into wireframe and see what's going on there. There is a little piece here. View this in enhance. There is a piece there that might be part of that, because whenever I click it, it does not want to do anything. So let's go here and there. Oh, if you click the wrong area, sometimes it can be very, you got to be very, very careful. All I want is that little piece. Okay. Let's go here. And let's try that again. We got it. We good to go, honey. We are good to go. So that art is starting to look clean. It's really starting to look clean. Now, when we vectorize this, this original design had spears and whatnot hanging off of it, so there is something that we want to do. We want to kind of clean that line up. Okay, so that tells me that that's all grouped. Okay, so before I get to that, all of those little pieces that I had just did, I'm gonna grab them and I'm gonna hit Control G just in case as I'm going, I'm grouping stuff in my designs as I'm going and making them, y'all, so that if I need to go back and do any type of edits, I can. So here we're going to hit Control U and we're going to ungroup this, and hopefully sometimes I'll have groups up on groups up on groups, but there we go. So see all of these little nodes here, we're just going to hover over it and we're going to hit delete, 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 delete. Make this come in. Now where this is, see that? We're going to grab that and push it straight back to the node. Grab this one, push it straight back to the node. And that's how we get rid of that. Now, there could be like this stuff in here. If we want to take it out, we could just select it all at one time and take it out. Okay, let's go back and look at our design and see what it's looking like. Okay, I do see some little places up here that need a little coloring, and if you notice, I may have moved this group ungroup because we got those little nodes there that was covering that are no longer covering, and so that's why we be locking things into position so it does not move. You could delete it and just do it over. It's up to you. And that might be what we do. We'll delete it and do it over. Okay. That way we know it's perfect. We know it fits perfectly. Okay. So now there we have it. All of that stuff is in there. And we're going to hit Control G and group it. Okay. Now this blue right here, we're going to do something. Okay. So this blue has this, you see that star right there. It's not the prettiest star, but I'm a Texas girl, and one thing that we want is for our stars to always be bold and crisp. So when you're designing and you vectored something, we're going to take this star completely out, and we're going to use the same method that I told you guys to use a second ago, where I told you to delete those nodes. We're just going to go in and start deleting those nodes because we want to close up this blue, and then we'll put us a beautiful straight Texas star on top. That's what we'll do. Okay, we just selected everything, and that's not what we're going to do. We got to make sure that we stay with the blue. Stay with the blue, T-baby. Stay with the blue. Stay with the blue. Sometimes when you are working, the thing about Corel Draw is unless you choose to work on layers, then all of this stuff is on one layer, which actually makes it a lot easier for new people to start designing stuff and all of that. But if you are not used to, we need to see where that is going and pull her on up back into herself. If you're not used to working on one layer, it can mess you up. I work on both. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But if you're used to working in Illustrator, then and you switch over and you for some reason you come over and you're using Corel Draw, then you would want to use the layers tab so that you make sure that okay, I'm good. Let's go here and bring that up, and we don't want this showing, this red, so we're gonna come in and kind of overlay that like that. Now I'm happy. Let's go out, take a good look at it, and see what you got. Okay, at every part I'm always going out, I'm always looking. I know I do a lot of zooming in and out and all that stuff when I'm designing, but you know, that's the way that I do it. Okay, so this other stuff that we got is just extra stuff on the page. We're gonna go over here. We already have our star selected, so in your stars are under your tools, and if you are using your stars, let's see here, let me click this laptop and kind of move that over. We're going to remove that purple bar today. Let's remove that purple bar if I can. Yeah, let's remove that so that you guys can see. Okay, so over here, these are all of our tools, and this star tool sits under shapes, and I already have it selected. So with star, it opens up a bar up here, and then you choose how many points in the star that you want. So we just want 5 points, quick and easy. You can also go in here and you can make that star outlined, all that type of stuff, right? For us, we'll just do that, and we'll make this star be the cream, and we'll put it over here and see how it looks, because we are just recreating what we used ChatGPT to get our design and to give us the inspiration for the design, but now we gotta do our own thing, right? Okay, so I kind of like that position right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove the outline. Now, you may notice that I've got that big line on the edge. This other wing to the star. This design doesn't have the wing on the star, so we want to remove the wing. So how can we do it? We can do it really easy, but we got to make this a different color. So let's make this something like yellow, right? And let's see if we can get this to work. Not sure. Just crossing over that, I may have to put it up under it, but we'll try. Let's see. Let's see. Have I done that before? Okay. Okay. We need to do, let me think. Hold on. Okay, I know what to do. Let's make that inside not have any color. I want you to not have color. Why are you still having color? I said no color. No color. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So it has to show this line some type of break in order for me to get this done. So we're going to have to make this star have no color. And for some reason, I guess I just got a bunch of stars on top of stars or something. There we go. Okay. So make the star have no color and then give it a outline. We'll make it, there we go. Now I can get what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and position it how I want it to be, because you have to have, the key to using the fill tool is that you have to have some type of line or some type of intersection going around your design. Okay, so we can now use the fill tool because that white is going to be the line. So what we're going to do is go here and just select in here, and voila, and there we go, baby, we got it. And then we can take the original off. It's been a long time since I used to teach Corel Draw classes, but y'all know, hey, things change, people change. Okay, there we go. We start to get it poppin', pop-a-lock-a-loppin'. Now, okay, we starting to get something going. Okay, now this line, y'all, I think that I want to take a plate off of the top because I kind of like that we started that. We'll still put the grunge effect on it, but I kind of am digging the dotted lines, so I think I want to continue on with that in the design. I think I want to continue with it because I seem to like it. So normally what I do, once I kind of get my concept of what it is that I'm doing and what I like, the best thing in the world to do is to go ahead and delete that your other design, because what happens is you will be looking at it and trying to match everything perfectly. So normally I would go ahead and delete that design, or I get it out the way because I may not want it exactly like that. Now with that one it's a little bit different because it is in you know, we're using we use ChatGPT to correct it, so it's not as if we're duplicating a design. Now, if I'm duplicating a design and it has to be an exact match for like a client or something like that, that's a totally different, you know, that's a different story. So we're gonna shift and page this down, and then we'll shift and page this one down so that we get that back up there, and then we'll turn that we'll turn that line into our cream. Now I like working on the background color that I'm actually going to be printing my design on, right? I do. I like working exactly in what this design is looking damn good, y'all. It's looking damn good. The only thing we need to do is add some texture, and we are about done. And you could go with a bolder font if you're not, you know, you're not feeling that font. You can go in and you can find, like we had this rustic font, which will give you more closer to the original font there. So you could, once you have put it in the frame, you know, you have the different options of going in and editing it and making it your own. But we're going to leave this as this for right now, because it's already set up, and then you can go back in and do it. So what I want to do is Corel Draw has a content folder that's called Corel Connect, and it has trays in it. And so you can use, when you're designing, if you want to design something really quickly, right? And I do know that's not that color, y'all, but everything don't have to be the exact same, right? We'll go ahead and make it. There we go. So they have a tray called Connect Content. And this is where you, as a designer, you would keep all of your artwork in here. It allows you to be able to create things, find things, and create things really, really quickly. So let's say when I was looking for my Christmas mock-ups, we got all of our Christmas our Christmas stuff in here. So this will allow you to go in and find your work. It just organizes you. Oh crap. Oh Lord. I sure hope that backed up, y'all. Well, I don't know what happened, but AI decided that CorelDRAW decided it wanted to close on me. I don't know why I'm using so much CPU power. What is connected that's not normally connected? Other than, let's see here. Sometimes this happens, and when it does, I have to open up all the files again. So Corel wants to go crazy on me right now and open up 100 files that I don't need at this point, but I have no choice but to go through the process. So it brought me to this point in our design. Let's see how close we are to where we were working. Here, let's go ahead and hit save, and then what are we gonna call this? Wrestling working. Okay, so let's go out and delete some of this other stuff because we'll need to save it. If you were missed the previous videos, I am building a wrestling collection. So that's what we're doing. Here's a design we created. Here's one that we've created. We're still kind of working on it. That's another style. So still kind of working on building it out. And these are the AI designs that we went in and created. So just going to close out all of this other stuff because I don't need it right now. And like I said, Corel will go in and make duplicates of stuff like crazy and try to open it back up for me like I'm a kid. Okay, so I'll go back and do those lines in a minute, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and bring in so Corel is set to save every 5 minutes by default. So we had, probably 5 minutes worth of stuff that we had already talked about. I'll go back and fix that. Let's go back in and try to open up the tray again. Okay. So these are trays. Like I said, all of your artwork, you can put all of your artwork in here. So what I'm going to do is I have a folder called Creative Fabrica Downloads, and I'm going to put some grunge effects in that folder. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm using over here or what. So here we have all of my Creative Fabrica downloads. They live in this folder, and then you can do different categories. But what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of drop Corel down for a quick moment, and hopefully it did not close. So I'm over in Creative Fabrica, and they have more updated grunge effects. So I downloaded this one, and I'm just going to go ahead and download some grunge effects to put in my library so that I have, if you guys don't have a Creative Fabrica account, let me see here, because somewhere in here I have a refer a friend or something like that where I can give you guys an affiliate number or something. Let's see here. So here's my referral. I will just copy here and paste it over in the chat in case you want to open up your own Creative Fabrica account, what it does is it gives you access to tons and tons of information, and tons of designs, fonts, images. So you've got all of these free fonts that you can use, and we might take that one there, that vintage slab. That one, this one right here is a nice one too. So I like to go in, the way I like to go in is I don't like to just save everything, because you'll be saving everything, literally like saving everything. Um, Vintage Varsity, these are cool. These are really, really good, y'all. And then you have, look, ooh, these are really, really good. Oh my goodness. These are really, really good. So you have rhinestone stuff. If you like to do rhinestones, it's a little bit of some in here for everybody. It's $3.99 a month. I think I paid $47 for the year, and definitely worth it. I don't use it every day, but if you're looking for anything, literally like any type of SVGs, they are in here. Um, Tons and tons of stuff. So I no longer have my big book where I have to go and look at stuff. Even if you're doing like laser files, my girl Tampa had told me the other day, she was like, why'd you send your laser back? I was like, girl, I ain't got time to be designing stuff. She was a girl. There's all types of laser files over in here. So all types of stuff that you can do. But today we're looking for distress overlays. So let's get it, keep it pushing. So here are the distress overlays. We'll go with this grunge texture. I'm just gonna save a couple of these and download. And these, you can use these in your designs to give you more of a modern look with whatever it is that you're doing. And you want a mixture of grunge effects. You want a mixture of grunge effects when you are downloading. So just find, find you a good mix. I like a kind of a stucco looking stuff like this is what I like. Something like this here has a lot of grunge on it, so sometimes it's too much. So I like stuff that has a mixture, and then I do like the little patterns like this. So you just kind of go through and kind of look and find what you think is going to be the best for you. And I'll add this to my favorites. And guys, you can follow me over here on you can follow, so, and then you can see, hey, what I'm grabbing. I think that's how it works. If you're old enough, you may remember when we didn't have computers and whatnot, and we wanted to get a grunge effect. You take a piece of paper and rip it up, or go outside. I used to go and get pieces of wood, like pieces of tree trunks, and I would take pictures of the tree trunks and then turn it into black and white art and stuff like that. So if you took some of my classes in the early 2000s, then that's what you would have learned. That's how we were doing it back then. So I think I got enough here. I think I got enough for what I want to do. Let's go in here and then of course if you're into glitter and all of that, you could definitely do that. I want some cracks is what I'm looking for. That kind of gives me, see here. Let's see here. I want like a cracked concrete look, because sometimes I do stuff like that. We'll take this one right here, and then I'll download that and put that into my collection. Also, let's see, while we're here, distress frames. If you don't like live videos, then this might not be the video for you. Whenever I'm designing, I'm doing a whole lot of stuff, y'all. Look at it. That came from a tree trunk or from a brick wall, stuff like this. This is the type of pictures that we used to get back in the day. I love this type of stuff because you can literally, and I'm going to actually take this tree bark and make my own grunge effect out of it. But that's what we used to do. Even in, like, when I go into, I love to go to this place called Woody's, or to, now they have, what are those places on the side of the road that are like Woody's? They were a Woody's knockoff, and then they kind of outgrew. But they started, what do they call those? With the little beaver thing on it. The little beaver man on it. I can't think of it. But anyways, this one will be good too, because we can always knock the color out. Okay, so again, the designs and things that you find over here on Creative Fabrica, they all tell you that they're commercial and full print on demand use, right? That you can use this, but make sure that you do your due diligence also. I did hear that they have this Create Studio in here, and I have not tried that. Let me see what they got over here under bundles. So they've got t-shirt designs in here. It's just all kinds of stuff that you can go in. Now, one thing I will say is that I don't like particularly about a lot of stuff is when you buy like designs, or you come in here and you get a design, right? A lot of times these designs are set, so it's not that you're going to be able to interchange the font. So a lot of times you have to go in and look at these designs and say, okay, these designs, I'm gonna have to download the font that matches it, right? So CC says, since I'm a member, I can download all of those fonts, and most of the time I don't want them all. But let's go ahead and get up out of here and go back into here and go to our downloads and get all of our goodies. So here in my downloads, we've got all of this stuff from today. All I want to do is do today, and this is what works for me on sorting, for me to do stuff really quickly, is to find it by the date. And I'm going to just hold shift. Mascots AI, tree bark. Okay, so tree bark, we'll take that too. And then we'll extract all, and this one says it has 20 files. Of course, it would want to open up on a whole nother page, y'all. So did they all extract or no? They did not all extract. I guess they did not all extract at the same time for me. I'm always trying to do it. So that one extracted. Let's go ahead and delete that. I said today, stop changing the grunge textures. Let's do this one. extract all. So we're going to have to do them one by one. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because you're not going to keep on opening up on me like that. So we got grunge textures, 8 grunge textures. This one we're going to delete. Dust and dot. Go down here, colorful grunge textures. Let's go ahead and extract that one. Crack concrete. Let's extract that one. Once I extract them all, I'll put them in a folder. I'll skip that one. Okay. Okay. Let's go back over here. I should have about them all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grunge digital paper. I didn't see that one. Let's do this digital paper and extract it all. How y'all doing today out there? Bucky's, yes, Jasmine, Bucky's, thank you. Was that Bucky's? I love to go down there, and I would, because they have so much different stuff like textures, pictures, and stuff like that. So I would take pictures with my phone. I did find a font that I wanted to use, y'all. So let me grab that font, and then after that, I should be about done. So cracked concrete, colorful texture, we got that one. We got cracked concrete, colorful cracked concrete, dust, the grunge background. I don't see that one. Grunge digital paper canvas, we got that one. And we got this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're gonna delete those. And all of these little dally designs, I'm going to delete these. Tree bark design. Oh, I got a little badge from Canva today, y'all. I have reached 1,000 designs on Canva. I'm like, ooh, I don't know nothing about it. It's like, yeah, you 1,000 designs on Canva. It gave me a little MP4 thing right here, a little thing, a little certificate saying that I created 1,000 designs. Thank you. Like, what, really? I don't know. That's kind of hard to believe. So the bark paper, the mascots, all of that stuff. Okay, so I'm good now. Let me go in and put all these in one folder. So let's go take all of these, those, tree bark. Jasmine, how have you been doing? And we'll move this to, where's the Creative Fabrica downloads? Go in here and make a new folder. And we'll call it Overlays CF. Okay. So we'll take all of those and put those into, yeah, why are you over here? You're in the wrong place with the Overlays CF. Skip it. We'll take them and put them over there then. Put it where we need it to go. Overlay CF, overlay CF, and I need those to go. Actually, let's go ahead and open it up and clear it up here, and then we'll just go ahead and put them straight off into I'm only going to take the files that, those are the same ones, so I just want to make sure. Oh, they only got JPEGs? Oh, we can leave that where it's at, and we'll take these because we can do something with them. I like to open up a lot of files when I'm working. I want them to all be kind of there for me to see what it is that I want. So I'm going to take, that's why I do this like this. Copy. Kind of gives me an idea of, okay, of what I want. Sometimes these EPS files don't work too good. Okay, and then we'll go into, I will go ahead and grab the JPEG files so that I can look at them. The problem with the JPEG files is that you have to convert those over. So if I knew that they were JPEG files, y'all, I wouldn't have even taken them. Because I'm pretty sure there are tons on there that are already PNGs with no background. So, but we got some there that we can work with. So let's take this overlay file and let's go ahead and put it in Corel. Oh, where did I do? Okay, so let's go back to downloads and let's take this file and copy it and put it over in Corel Draw. And it needs to be the one that's here. Go into our content and go to images, and let's put that whole folder over here. We're going to paste that folder so that we have a complete folder in here. So now we have that as a folder, and the folder name will actually come up inside of the Corel content images. Okay. So we'll have that. Now we can head back over to our Corel, and we don't know where our images are. Let's see here. So file recently opened. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it did close on me, and this time it did not open back up. But that's okay because it should be saved off in here. Under our templates, so I always set everything to go in and save under the templates. And these are distress effects that we already have in here. I just wanted to add some new stuff. I need to find the file that we are working on currently. Pretty sure I saved it here. What was that name of it? Here we go. That's why you always save your stuff, because sometimes things will go crazy. So, just ungroup that. Okay, so now we got it. Okay. I still did not download those other images, but over here in the connect tray, take the tray out and just use the connect. Over here in the connect, we should have that folder called what did I call it? Overlays. And there it is. So now we have the overlay folder with all of the overlays that we just had pulled. And the only issue with this is that some of these overlays are not vector, y'all. So that can definitely pose a problem. So if we look at these, we'll just kind of go through here, and this one is a JPEG, this one is a PNG. PNG is going to have the darker background. Let's pull this one in, and so there we have a PNG background here. And what I want to do is this particular grunge effect here, if you're trying to match it, this one is one that has like a lot of dots. So you go through and you try to find one that is going to kind of be more to what you have. This one is kind of still has the lines, but may work a little bit better for that design if you're trying to, you know, get it exactly like it was. These all look to be PNG images, and we just might just have to take the PNG image and just convert it over. But I'll take one just to show, not PNG, but JPEG images. Take one just to show the difference. So we already have was not trying to do that. This is what we want, is this. So let's just take it and control group it. Okay. And then we can just work with it individually. So you have this image. Oh, you have this image here. This is a big PNG to throw over on top of something. You can throw this up on top of here like that, and what you would have to do is take it and power clip it in to whatever it is that you're to your design, So it's kind of embedded. I want to find the one that I actually want, and then I would do it, and put it in there after I find the one that I actually literally want. Now with something like this, if you happen to download something like this, couple of things we can do. Even if we might can invert it, but I'm not sure if that will give us just a black inversion. So what we would have to do with this is either do a mask and try to mask the white, where we hide the white on this design, and then now we have our stress effect, or we could trace it and then make it vector. Either way, however it goes, it's up to you. Do what you feel. Now this is a group design, so I don't know if I can take that and put this inside of that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay. Oh. It ain't showing. It ain't showing. Okay. So what we're going to have to do then is I would have to, all of this stuff is grouped. So in order for me to get this image, let's do this. You want to make it difficult. Let's go objects. Let's go ungroup. Let's create a couple of these because we're going to need them. Okay, so let's select this Texas. Does it have? Let's select that Texas. It's got grunge effect in it. So we'll select the Texas and we'll try to, we'll take that and then we'll try to place that inside of that, and that'll give us our effect that way. See? So now it's in there. So we good to go. We got our little grunge up in there. Okay. And then you would have to do the same thing with the other side to get it in there, just because of the way that this is. Let's see here. So that's the black. I'm just looking at all of the different layers that I have to put this stuff on. Yep, that'll fit. Okay. So that's going to go in there. Now, I would kind of not want that grunge effect on that, just on the, that's got to be grouped. Let me go here and hit ungroup. It is. Trying to see something right quick. So this red, we're going to select this red, and all this shit right here. See if it, okay. see if we can get it in there. We might have to do a combine, trying to group it so that it would make it easier for me to work with. Oh. There we go. And then we got this last one which needs to go. Oh, that's the whole thing. That'll be fine. But what we need to do is, if we're going to do that, we'll do this whole thingy. So it's only going to, trying to see, I'm going to flip it, get a little, it's only going to do the outline and off inside of the Texas. So just trying to get it to a place where I got what I want. That'll be fine. Now, see how it went inside of there. Now, let's say, for example, that we wanted to fit the contents. We could center it to the portion. We can fill it here. There's different things that we can do. We can go here and edit, and then we can move it wherever we want it and hit finish. I think we'll be okay. And with this particular image, it does not have any grunge effect around the Texas, so you might want to just do it like individually, which means that we would have to ungroup. You just have to ungroup that, that logo. Keep ungrouping it till you get what you want. With me, I'm fine with it, for the sake of, trying to get this video over with. And that's our white. I'm going to make my Texas star on this super, super white. Oh, you need to stop that. That is not a Mexican jumping over the border. So don't come on here with that. That is not a Mexican jumping over on the border. That is a wrestling champion. Maybe you didn't see it, but that's a wrestling champion. Don't do that. Okay, y'all. So we have this, and we're going to place it inside of our logo here. So let's say if you wanted to maybe like change the color of this, then that's when you would vectorize it, and you could change the color, or you could invert it if the star, like if we had the star being black. Let me go back into the star being black, and then take this and convert it over. Okay. There is a way. There is a way for you to draw vector lines with a pen. If you were working on a tablet, Corel has the ability for you to draw on a tablet. They have a pen, and you could use Windows Ink, and then you could actually draw in here. So you could do it. Let's go here and go, and all you would do is right here where it has the brushes. There are different brushes for pens, and you would use those to do your drawing. Let's go here and go bitmap, and let's invert. and go here, and then we will power clip this inside of here, and we'll just have it, the color will just be reversed basically. So that's what that would look like if you decided to go that route. And then you can take this hairline off, and you still need to take that extra piece back there off. And so now you have that right there. So it just depends on how you want to do it, y'all. There's tons and tons of ways, but this pretty much wraps up this video. We're going to put our road to Texas, road to, what is this supposed to say? The road to final starts here. This is their slogan, and so they kind of want that on everything. And so we'll leave that actually in the white, because the white will give it just a little bit more of a pop than so I'll go through some pieces in here that I needed to fix, some little bitty things that I need to kind of do and work on the alignment, stuff like that. But for the most part, this job right here is Gucci, which for those of you guys who are asleep means it's good. Okay. Okay. I did say that I was going to change that up and change this line up and break it back up like the top. So I'm going to do that. I think Ken might have got me. So hopefully I don't get too sick around here. Look like he might be having. Let's go ahead and just take that color. And just replace this. I think we did a pretty good job of going from AI to our vector artwork, y'all. There are a couple of pieces in here that we could work on, but for the most part, this is ready to print. Absolutely ready to print. And we may do something like that. Awesome. That looks absolutely amazing. So, oh, can't wait to see it printed. Now, this was designed for a black shirt. If this is how it would look on other color shirts, when I tell you guys design your artwork to be able to print on multiple things, all we would have to do is just change out those colors right there. So when we designing, we go in and we'll look and see, okay, so for this here, we know that, okay, let's remove that outline. Oh, we want that color, but we don't want the outline. So let's remove that outline. Here it is on pink. So you see how you're going to get that different effect. Now here we do have that faded effect in the background, but when we set up our artwork, it's going to work for whatever color that we're going to be printing this job on. We still need to go over here and fix that up in there. So that's why we kind of bring this in so that we can see what is it going to look like. So if we decide to print this back off in here like this, we would have a little halftones. We do have this piece here that is well, it's not faded at all, but it has a vignette around it. All right, y'all, I am going to go ahead and get off of here because I got up early this morning and your girl is kind of tired. So talk to you guys in the next video. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Y'all have a blessed one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm still on here. Hey, good morning, Carmen. I thought I was off. Uh, good morning. I did not know that I was still live. I thought I had got off. I just realized something that I did not put their logo on here. So I'm like, something is missing, ma'am. I just realized that the logo is missing the little emblem. This is for Lake Highlands. It's that time. Let's pull this one up. This is for their stuff. So just working on their designs now. We got a couple that we're going to actually screen print there, and then working on some stuff with some colorful stuff also that I can do as far as, maybe do a little heat press work also. And since I was doing it, I said, well, let me go ahead and just create a whole wrestling category with wrestling merch. And that way we can have these templates to use in the future when somebody wants something in the future. We'll still have that too. Oh, we done popped a hand off of there somewhere. Control G and group it. So we gotta have the logo on here. Pop it right there in the front. We can pop that right there in the front. That looks about even, but of course I will need to make positively sure. That looks really nice. What do you think? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hey, good morning, Sin. How are you? This is y'all, let me grab some water real quick. Grab me some more water and a cough drop. this Lily because I didn't get sick, but I'm starting to get sick now. I don't know if that came from Lily. Lily, did you get everybody in the house sick? TT not sick. You still sick? Okay, well, I love y'all. I'm on live, so I'm going to get off of here and gonna put this peppermint in here and do my regimen. All right. I'll tell him he call him later. I'll probably just order him. I don't know. Okay, bye. Sorry guys, it's Ken's birthday. And he's sick. Hmm. He's sick. So him is sick. So it started out with Lily. And with her being sick, and then I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, so I didn't have the same font, but that's okay because the design still turned out good, y'all. He the big 5-0, baby. Him grown now. Him grown, y'all. Him grown. Okay, I don't see anything else that we can do with this design. I'm just going to kind of click this, the stuff that I want to align. Mm. Mm. I could have swore that I had grouped that together. Maybe I didn't. Hmm. Mm. There we go. Ain't nothing like a crooked shirt. Okay. Cynthia, you'll find this interesting. I don't know if you saw the video earlier. You was probably asleep, honey, like most people. But in the video I did earlier, I was showing how to do that black knockout. So I'm gonna send something over and see what it actually comes out looking like. Control G, Control D. That's the image without anything. I've got a feeling if I send this over to the DTF guy that this in here, this background, that he's not gonna catch it. Yeah, I got a feeling that he's not gonna catch that because it's so light. But y'all know me, I'm willing to try anyways. Um, mm-mm. I better not be willing to try that because he's not gonna catch it. Up early working. Oh, I didn't know you was up. Let's see here. Um, this has that. Let me see if it will work like this. I'm trying to see if I can. It's not a fade on there, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to catch it and put a background behind it now and see. Oh my goodness. If he cannot catch it, it still looks fine like that. Actually, that looks just fine. That looks really clean. What y'all think? I actually like that better. I'll send it over like that. You in Atlanta? I think I'm going to send it over like this. Let's go ahead and grab it and group it and then copy it and see what it looks like on a shirt. So I will show you, earlier I showed the ones that we worked on yesterday. I got up and finally finished those out. Tell you, when you put stuff on those mock-ups, it looks so clean, so much cleaner when you mock your stuff up. Such a cleaner look. Such a cleaner look. Give a person an idea of exactly what it's gonna look like. So that's the one we got. That's it, y'all. That's our design. And then I'm gonna do long sleeve sweatshirts at this event. So I'm gonna see if I got a sweatshirt, because my idea is to I'm kind of thinking maybe to let them customize. It's gonna be 9 teams there, so kind of thinking to customize, maybe add their names to a sleeve. I don't know if wrestlers have, I don't think they have any numbers on their backs. Maybe they have their names. I don't know. But, or even the names of the schools. Like, because we do got that. So we got all our 9, we got our schools 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We got 9 schools, so it's easy for me to do 9 names and just have those pre-done. We can do some tumblers and have those done. I'm gonna show you how that knockout came through. So this is the design with the knockout, and the outline is not the right color. So there's the out. That's it with the outline. And the way I did it, reason I waited to transfer it is because I want that knockout to come regardless of what color shirt I do. Up here, this is by this being grouped together, right? This one is just power clipped. So if you change this, it would still have this black in here. So if I'm doing it and I want it to be a one color job, so since I want it to be a one color job, it you have to wait until the very end. Like this you keep so that you can still remove the power clip, but then you can, you have it to where you transfer it and make it just solid. And then also we have another version here. So this is with just the outline of the guy, and of course here we can change the color of the shirt too. So if we did purple, we want it to be the same. That's why I always say when I'm designing for whatever it is that whatever it is that I'm doing. This is gonna have to all be one color. We're not gonna do two colors on these, so this all has to be one color. And the reason I'm doing it like this, y'all, is because I have no idea I don't know these school colors or none of this stuff, right? So I'm trying to set these designs up to so that however I print them, whatever colors that I end up going with to print them, they'll be, it'll work on whatever color. So we could do this. Now what I could do is I could then turn around and do something like this. That would knock everything out though, so we would have to definitely have an outline, and the outline is gonna have to be white, so we still have to have that outline. And then on the last one, which is this one up here, which I'm not done with, it looks fine. And that was another reason why I always do it, is because okay, like here it looked, but when we take it and we put it on another color shirt so that we can see, and I'm able to see it's some stuff done that needs to be fixed on it. But this is pretty much how this design is coming out. I'm gonna put some grunge effects on it too. And this here, I'm gonna go in, and something happened here with this. Let me object, ungroup it, because something is going on here that gave this did this, and I need to figure it out what's going on, why that's connected. I really don't know why that node up there is connected to that. Come on now. Know why I'm not zooming like I need to be, y'all? It will not zoom me in where I want to be. Okay, I'll do this. Let's get to this one. Okay. Let's see if we can figure it out. There's something right there that ain't supposed to be there. It's a node right here that crossed over. There it is. That one is supposed to be there. This one ain't supposed to be there. There we go. I don't know what was going on with that. This is a huge file, so it moves super slow, y'all, when editing it. I'm not sure what happened right there, or why it happened, but I'm glad that I know how to fix it. Well, I couldn't delete it because it actually goes over in here. It actually goes with this design. It needed to be over here. So that's why we couldn't delete it. It looks like there's a line in here too, like a couple of these lines, when whoever created this, they didn't cut off these lines, and so not bad now. This is such a big file that it's really hard to. That's good. We don't want it to be completely straight because it is knuckles. It should be the man's hand or whatever. Closed fist. Okay. So let's go back here to a regular. Okay. So hopefully, maybe, if I combine this, it's not going to hide what I don't want to see. So if I go in and just remove all of the extras, and I'm just trying to see, that's what it is. Okay, when it went in and filled it in, I see what happened. Okay. Just trying to see what's going on with it before we can figure out what to do with it and what to do about it. Let's lock this. I need to catch that. Oh, that grouped and locked around. Okay, I see what happened. I see what happened. So this was actually a circle that I ended up putting this guy in, and I did this. I messed this up. It looks like this would be on me, And so all of that, some kind of way, I must have did a trace and didn't realize it, that I did a trace. I might as well go on and clean it up. Damn. Let's see. So I just clean it up, cause if I don't, I'm gonna have to clean that up. I actually downloaded that online, so I should have it somewhere. Let's see if we have a hoodie to put this stuff on, or a sweatshirt. It's bad when you get the one person in the house that don't never get sick. I sure hope they ain't got me. Ooh, I hope Ken ain't got me. They be just walking around and these are my somebody asked me about tags. If we do tags. I was like, of course we do tags. We've got tag templates, label templates over here. It's just that nobody ever orders them, y'all. And honestly, when you are printing at a certain level, right, then we'll go some mock-ups there with color changing with we did a hoodie, a AI hoodie. Where's my AI hoodie that I did? I did a hoodie in AI not too long ago. Let's see here. Sure did. I sure did. I did one in AI not too long ago. It's probably over in pictures. I can actually take that and turn it. Excuse me, y'all. Baby. So brainstorm with me. I'm trying to figure out. So I'm going to do an event. High school kids. Wrestlers for the wrestling team. I may do a design for a girl. That's what I'm thinking. Do one for let me go over here into pictures and see if it would be over here, because I definitely did something. I did a whole AI hoodie. Copy of yellow illustrated hoodie. There'll go the hoodie right there. Need to get back to my coloring books. There's one there. I actually want the one that I did. So that I could If we can't find it, we'll use one of these for now. Damn. I can't believe I can't find that. Well, I do still have that dang on Placeit account. That's $80 for the year. I cannot believe that I did not delete that account in time. Oh, I thought that was Stan Banks over there. Over here on this membership went up, and like, oh my goodness. Let's see here, sweatshirts. Really ain't no need to have nothing like this no more. I don't want to feel like uploading nothing. Let me see, was there another design that I needed to do? I guess I need to be trying to fix this one, is what I need to be doing. Ugh. Kind of tired. Let's see if I can find that. So it would be in my downloads because I downloaded it today. So wrestling, it is men doing what men do. That's it right there. That's the file. That is the file. It'd be a lot easier just to replace it than to go in and try to figure out what I did to make it do that. So we got hoodies, we got the sweatshirts. I'm thinking about maybe some headbands. I don't want to take a lot of stuff, too much stuff out here. Tapper asked me, what all you got that you can print? And I'm like, oh, socks. Socks. I could do socks, some type of specialized socks, with the school's names on it. So I could do socks. What else can I do? I would assume that wrestlers have used some type of, what is the deal? It's a PNG. Why are you not ungrouping? Okay. Convert to curves there. That's weird. And had no problem ungrouping earlier. bring it as a as a PNG then. That's weird because it had no problem ungrouping earlier at all. Let's see. Let's go over here and talk to ChatGPT. Hey chat, so I'm doing a live event for a wrestling tournament. Trying to figure out what type of merch can I take out there and print on the spot. It's going to be 9 teams from different schools. Of course, I'm going to have a couple of designs that I can screen print, t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts. Trying to think of other things that wrestlers may like. I kind of thought about socks, maybe those headbands or sweatbands. I don't know. Give me some ideas. Let's see what ChatGPT can do for me while I'm over here in all this here nonsense, doing all this other stuff, y'all. Let's see. Well, it took it off the screen, but we'll get it back on there. Gonna kind of multitask while I'm finishing this up, if y'all don't mind. Oh Lord. Sometimes it works perfectly, and other times it just does not. Okay, so let's just do a quick trace. This quick trace feature in Corel works really, really good. I don't know what's been going on here lately because, I really don't know what's going on here lately. Of course, we ain't had none of them problems. We ain't had none of them problems, so I really don't know what's going on. You just want to go back to, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to invert it. Oh, you don't want to do nothing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to convert you to a bitmap, because what we're not going to do is be sitting here playing with you. That's what we're not going to do. Okay. Tiles. Okay, so glad you said something about tiles. Let me turn my camera on, cause see if we can show these real quick. I got this tile. Now, I don't know what kind of tiles they need. You know, they probably would need longer tiles, or I don't know, but these are those microfiber tiles I had bought to give to everybody at Bosscation. And what had happened is we didn't do any sublimating, so we didn't use the tiles. And I found them in my little box. Now, I did put a little bit too much pressure on this tile because you can slightly see that kind of outline. I did this the other day with just regular paper. Um, I was just testing and had some plain paper, and so I just want to see did they sub, because Tampa had told me that hey, these would make good something good to sublimate on. And I think you get 4 of these for like $1. So yeah, it was, let's see. Yeah, so it's 4 in a pack. And I said, you know what? I need to start buying these up when I see them, because I can sub them. So where they come from? I think Dollar Tree. So um, for $1, that's like 25 cents a towel. You can't beat. I don't know if they make them longer than this, that they sell them that are longer than this, but it turned out great, especially for me to be doing it on regular paper. Cynthia, this is the print that I told you I had got for um, my client. I put this one on a little bit crooked, y'all. I think it's crooked. I put that one on a little crooked. So I said from now on I'm going to put a rubber band and measure from the rubber band, align it. That way I know for sure that I have it completely straight. But you probably can't tell here, but when I tell you I don't have any white on any of my stuff that I get from him, these are the DTF prints. They all come out really good, really, really good. So I don't have any problem with that. That's why I said I actually even with peeling it up, no problem, none whatsoever with his stuff. Let me find something to put this on. Put it on the box. We'll put this one. Nope, we can't put it on the box because it's too long for the box. Well, we don't have nothing to put it on, but and it ain't going on my stuff over there. So I've been trying to find something to. I just ordered these. These are not even for order, but I'm just going to show you how easy they come up. See that? How easy it just peel up so quick and easy. Really, really easy to come up. Now I pulled that one right there a little bit hard, but thing is, you don't see any white on the front of that. See that? You don't see any white on the front of it. Let's see, I'm trying to find something to put it on. Can't put it on that stuff up there. We got tons of stuff around here and I can't find nothing to put it on. There go a balloon. Could have put it on that balloon. I'm gonna put it back on the paper since I can't find nothing to put it on. Oh, we could test it on this book because I'll just pop it back off. We'll test it on the book. I've never done one on a book. And I have been using his stuff, and it has not been it hasn't come off of anything that I've used it on. Did pretty dang go good. Let's see how it comes, how these transfers come off of here. See how I'm peeling? A lot of transfers, you see, you gotta really, and I got that little bitty logo on there, and it still just peeled right off. She can't have this one though. But, you know, just an idea of their stuff. So you see absolutely no white. No white on there. So if that guy, if they're not choking back that white, now that's what I can say. Now the DTF prints are the DTG prints. Yeah, the DTF, the regular DTF, they're cold peels. That's my only issue that I've had with that, is that they are cold peels. Where's the regular desktop? Okay. That's the only issue that I've had. Charms for Crocs, tumblers for drinks like Stanley cups. Yeah, I was thinking about the Stanley cups. The thing is, like when I'm, you know, going to this place, like I don't want to take a bunch of stuff that have a bunch of stuff printed up that's not going to sell. It's my first time, so I don't want to do anything that expensive. But I can take like blanks, and I was thinking, well, not on the Stanleys, but on like other tumblers and stuff. I can take some blanks and have those blanks there, have things wrapped and ready to sublimate, and then go from there. If somebody wants it, then it's already wrapped and ready to go, and all I have to do then is put it in and sub it. The Charms for Crocs is a good idea too. For the girls, do guys wear the Crocs? I don't know if guys wear Crocs. Do they wear the Crocs with the charms on them? Oh, girl, I didn't even have to take it apart then. I wanted to take it apart for you so you could see. I just read your comment. In the car section, they kind of longer ones. I'm gonna have to check that out. So ChatGPT says the crew socks, sweatbands, beanies. Phone grips. Okay. Okay, well. Y'all, I'm kind of tired, so I'm just playing around now. So I am kind of tired. I think I'm going to come back and do that other design later. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and figure out what we're going to do today, because it is Mr. Robertson's birthday. I guess I'll go put him a beautiful Facebook post online. And I'm not much for saying happy birthday to people on Facebook or because I'm used to just calling people, but now I guess it's the thing to do. So his folks be, your wife didn't put nothing online for your birthday. I'm like, damn, we in the house together. Okay. But anyway, y'all, that's neither here nor there. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.